This is me in New York City sending love to someone in Dublin. But this was my second time visiting the portal. What happened the first time? Well,
turned off because of inappropriate behavior.
Lifted her shirt and flashed.
Portal got shut down before even making it a week.
It failed. The portal is a 24-hour live stream, kind of like FaceTime, that connects New York City and Dublin. Is this a Black Mirror episode? The portal is a place where people connect with loved ones, fall in love, and everything in between. The idea was good, to connect people from around the world. But why was the execution a failure? After looking into the portal's history, analyzing papers on human connection, and experiencing the portal myself, I'm here to explain why the New York City portal design failed, what this means for global human interaction, and what we should do about it. I mean, can we have nice things? I'm a UX designer with a degree in cognitive science. Let's dive into the design psychology of the portal. So, what was it like? You know Mona Lisa. Yes, the painting. Have you heard about how ridiculously small the painting actually is? But because it's so famous, people swarm each other just to get to the front of the line in order to see it up close. The portal is like Mona Lisa, except Mona Lisa waves back at you. The whole experience just felt like a social experiment. And that got me thinking, who made this? How was the portal designed? This is the founder of the portal, Benediktas, an artist and entrepreneur from Lithuania. He now leads a team of several people in operations, partnerships, marketing, technology, but everything started back in 2016, when people got together and started on this huge art project. In 2021, they collaborated with technology universities and launched their first set of portals in May. That's right. Before the New York and Dublin portal, they actually already launched a portal that connects Lithuania and Poland. And for that portal, everything went well.
In cities and cultures too, right?
It's only in the most universal language possible are known for thousands of years. The language of body language.
Interesting. So it's this circular structure that just stands in the middle of a plaza. Why did they build it that way? Well, the team made it clear that they wanted to put the portals in the most public spaces possible to maximize accessibility. They want everyone to be able to just be there. The portal is completely anti-gatekeeping, but FaceTimes have audio, right? Why is there no audio for the portal? Well, this is directly on their website. Portals invite us to meet above language barriers and connect using the only global language known to all humankind, body language. Because the goal is to connect people globally, there's gonna be language barriers. So why not eliminate that problem altogether by having no sounds? And I feel like if there would be audio, imagine people swarming to the front and just yelling at each other. That could happen. Okay, let's be honest. What is the goal of all of this? Well, the portal is a global network. It's meant to be a space where people can meet outside of our existing social bubbles and just to meet with people who we probably in our entire lives would have otherwise never met. We get to see different cultures, different behaviors, different dances. You know, it all sounds pretty good to me. So, why the heck did it fail? There are two reasons. Number one, the beautiful pairing of New York City and Dublin, and how this pairing relates to a psychology concept called mirror neurons. Take a look at this. When New York people danced, Dubliners danced, vice versa. When New Yorkers did crazy stuff like flashing each other, Dubliners matched their energy. This copycat effect is explained by mirror neurons, which are neurons in our brains that help us imitate and understand the behaviors of those that we observe. And these mirror neurons are so strong that sometimes we can't even control ourselves. This is found by many studies. Mirror neurons represent a distinctive class of neurons that discharge both when an individual executes a motor act and when he observes another individual performing the same or similar motor act. Do you ever notice how when you're hanging out with a group of people, let's say your family or your friends, let's say one of them says, "Hey, today's been tough, kind of tired actually," and someone else goes, yeah, I know, why is the day so long? And before you know it, you are the one who is slouching down, sighing, and being tired. We mirror other people's behaviors because these neurons are motor neurons. They directly control our muscles and behavior. So that explains why when a New Yorker or a Dubliner does a crazy thing, the other would follow really quickly and it just escalates from there. And the second reason why the portal failed is that there is no regulation. Other than the times that, the portal gets shut off completely when something crazy happens, and then everything goes on the news. From OnlyFans girl flashing people to being on the news, there's just nothing in between to stop it. But I guess the question is, should we stop it? The CEO of Portal thinks maybe not. He said that with the team, he built this artwork together as a representation of our current state of humanity. We see a lot of love, smiles, even a marriage proposal that was made a couple of days ago. But we also see some darkness, attention-seeking people who are only thinking about themselves. I guess he's got a point. The portal is simply a mirror that reflects the current state of humanity. Why are people so crazy about the portal? Like, why is everyone just there? Well, the very essence of the portal is human connection, and humans need connection. And if in-person connection doesn't happen, then the next closest thing is video calls. Research shows that things like Skype and FaceTime actually lowers depression. In a study of over 1,400 people, it was found that those who communicated through video chat compared to email messaging had half the probability of depressive symptoms. And the portal is basically a big fat video call. So it is just within our nature to love it.
Portal is asleep. Back up soon.
That was so fun. I don't know why they were taking it away
I don't know. I think it's different and everybody should be able to do it.
It sucks, right? We need to connect. The portal exists, but there's a bunch of problems. How can we fix this? Portals are built all over the planet, accessible in public spaces and notable locations such as central city squares and natural landmarks. It is highly accessible. How can we preserve this accessibility, but also prevent all the stupid stuff from happening? One solution could be to make it an exhibition. Maybe we can have people line up to go to the portal and, do some basic security check. Think of it like any other museum exhibition. There is a standard protocol to make sure that the space is safe. Another solution is to basically regulate what goes on the portal through AI. Just like how YouTube has algorithms in place to check for inappropriate content and takes them down right away, or how Twitch streams that violate community guidelines just get taken down. And no, I'm not hinting at complete censorship, but maybe there could be some sort of regulation, especially since it's so publicly displayed. Yes, the portal has reopened with new restrictions of opening only from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m., contrasting the original 24-hour live stream. So it's heading in the right direction, but I'm wondering how we can employ technology to make this easier. And lastly, let's be aware of the location. Why on earth did they choose New York City and Dublin? I don't have an answer to that. It could be for its huge population, diversity, or just for funsies. What do you think? Why did they choose New York City? Why Dublin? And where are they gonna go next? What can we learn from this? What does this mean for us? When we see other people do stupid things, we don't always have to do them as well. But for emotions and actions, there is a space. And in this space, we can think. If I do this dumb thing, what does that mean to someone in Dublin who actually just wanted to connect and see their daughter who lives in New York City? Understanding the consequences of our action to those around us, basically having more empathy, is important. And after people see what happens to the portal, they think, we just can't have nice things. But we, as humans, innately want to connect with one another. So if we just do things right, we can have nice things. What is your take on the portal? If you were a designer, what would you change? Imagine if we had a portal all around the world, in many, many different cities in all the continents. Maybe, just maybe, we could all see each other from around the world not as countries, not as places, but as human beings.